Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to day 3 of our online PE. It's Wednesday, the 25th of March. Beautiful day outside. Hopefully you might be able to do this PE lesson outside today. Today we're going to be looking at balance. Now, if you haven't already, I want you to go to the link above or in the description below and check out Joe Wicks's workout that he did this morning. Okay, it lasted for about 25 minutes. It's a really good fitness workout. And then you're going to be joining me for a lesson on balance, which will last as long as you want it to last, as long as you want to practice for. Okay, can I just say a fantastic well done to the children that uploaded a photo or a video of themselves doing the exercises yesterday. Well done to Gia. It made me so happy seeing your video of you throwing up your socks and getting a clapping in between, Gia. Well done. Well done to Gabby, Scarlett and Freya. Well done to Georgia, who sent in a video of her doing her cheerleading kind of acrobatics in the garden. And well done to Marcy, Harley and Casey. Nailed it. Everyone that I saw a photo of or a video of yesterday doing a really good job staying active while we're at home. Well done to all of you. Okay, now today, the only thing you guys are going to need, which like I said yesterday, every single person has at home, is a pair of socks. Okay, they need to be balled up. We're going to be using socks today. So I'm going to give you 10 seconds to run and get a pair of socks as quickly as you can. Okay, ready? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smashed it. Well done. Okay, as we're looking at balance today, the first place we're going to put our socks is on our head. Okay, now when we're balancing, we need to make sure we're standing up nice and tall, making sure, I want you to imagine there's a puppet master pulling a string from the top of your head, making you stand up really tall when we're balancing it. And to balance even more, we can put our arms out like this. Now, I want you to see if you can stand still just for 10 seconds with your socks on your head. Ready? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, everyone. Well done. Hopefully all of you managed that. Now we're going to take it a step further. I want to see who can walk around in the area that they have with their socks on their head, okay? So if you want to, you can put your arms out. Can you walk around? Can you go and touch a wall? Touch a fence in your garden? Touch a different area? Different places around. Okay? Now I want you to see if you can walk around for about a minute. Okay? Have a little dance around, keeping sure that we can keep it balanced on top of our heads. Have a practice at home. Let me know how you get on. Let's go. Challenge number 2 after we've been walking around is going to be, can you swing your arms? Stand on the spot, nice soft knees, a little bit of bend in your knees. Can you swing your arms, trying to keep balance of the socks? Now if the socks fall off, don't want you to worry about it. All I want you to do is you're going to pick them up and you're going to try and go again. The reason the socks will fall off is if your head slopes down and your eyes aren't looking forwards, okay? So if your eyes aren't looking straight and maybe you're looking up or you look down at the floor, if you look down at the floor, it's going to fall off forwards. Look up, it's going to fall off backwards. So we need to make sure we keep our head nice and still, okay? I want to see, can you go 10 rotations forward? So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When we get there, put your hands down by your sides. You might need to adjust your socks slightly so they're nice and balanced on your head. And we're going to go 10 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, everyone. Well done. Oosh. Okay, next challenge. Challenge number 3 is our socks are going to go onto our heads, like so. Perfect. So every challenge we've had so far, the socks have been nice and firmly on our heads. Hopefully you guys have managed to keep up with the challenges and doing a really, really good job. For this one, we're going to put our feet at shoulder width apart, okay? So our feet should be in line with our shoulders and my knees are going to be a little bit bent to start with. I am going to set you the challenge of how many times you guys can touch the floor without dropping your socks. So you're going to go down, you're going to see if you can touch the floor. Now to do this, you're just going to need to keep your chin up, not too high, not looking at the sky, chin up, nice and level, and see if you can touch the floor as many times as you can. Now, a really, really good score for this would be 10, okay? If you're finding it really, really easy, I'm going to set you an extra challenge, and that's to get a timer, time yourself for 30 seconds, and see how many times you can touch the floor in 30 seconds without the socks moving, okay? If you need to pause at any point to do the challenge, feel free to pause. Then, once you pause, stop playing the video again, and then we'll move on to the next challenge, okay? Just have a practice. Remember, pick a spot to look at, right in front of the camera, and keep practicing. Keep going up, down, making sure you're standing up really tall at the top, making sure our hands are facing down, okay? Have a practice. Hopefully you get on really well. Okay, I hope everyone got on really well with that last challenge. All of you, keep up the good work. You're doing a brilliant job. Okay, beautiful day here today, so that's why we're outside. We're going to be putting the socks on our head again. Hopefully you've managed to flatten your socks down so they're like a pancake, okay? It's really hard if they're in a ball shape, so we're going to flatten them down. If you're finding it a little bit hard, to turn them into a bit of a beanbag shape. Okay, so what we're going to do now is going to be a little bit tricky. We're going to have our arms out. We're going to see if we can hold our leg up and keep the beanbag on our head, and how long can we stand on one leg for, okay? I'm going to challenge you to do that for 30 seconds, if you can, okay? And if you have to put your leg down, don't worry. Pick it straight back up again, pick your beanbag up again, that is fine. So, let's have a go. Okay, now it's really, really important when we're doing this to pick one spot that you want to look at. So it could be something on the wall. Okay, it could be your favourite teddy bear. It could be looking directly at the screen that I'm standing on, okay? As long as you're looking at exactly the same place, because as soon as we move to look in a different place, I might lose balance, okay? So, keep your eyes nice and still, keep your head nice and straight, keep a nice straight back, and relax there for me. Okay, now we're going to do the exact same, we're going to do it with a different leg. So we're going to put our socks back on our head. This time I'm going to be balancing on my right leg. So let's have a go. Arms out nice and wide. Look at how straight my back is when I'm doing it. All I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a spot and I'm going to try and balance. Now our legs might start to get a little bit tired, okay? If they do get tired, put your leg down, try and lift it back up again as best you can. Remember, if you drop your socks, don't worry too much, pick them up again, have a practice of this one, okay? If you need to pause and have a little practice and you want to time yourself to see how long you can do it for, pause it now and stop the film, and then we can carry on with our next challenge afterwards. Go! Our next challenge, we're still going to have our socks on our heads, okay? I know I am at the minute. I've got a little bump gone down in my hair where I've had the socks on for so long. Now, our next challenge is going to be a challenge that is going to be a little bit trickier. Some of you might find it really, really easy. Some of you might find it hard, okay? So, oh, nearly lost it. It's nearly on my face. Right, so it's going to be the sit-down challenge. It's called the down and up challenge. So, all we're going to be doing is seeing if you can keep the beanbag on your head and sit down and stand up as many times as you can. Now, here are the rules. You're not allowed to touch the beanbag or socks with your hand. You're going to try and sit down. You can use your hands to sit down. Okay, when you're sat down, you're going to cross your arms, and once your arms are crossed, you're going to see, can you get back up again? Like so. Now, have another go. See, the socks have gone a little bit wonky on my head now, so it's going to make it a little bit harder. Now, an extra challenge for some of you will be, can you get back up without using any hands? Now, I find that really hard, but some of you might be able to manage it. It's particularly hard on stones, because I'm standing on stones. But that's 2 from me. Can you see how many you can do? So down and up, how many times can you sit down and stand up without touching the socks? Completely crossed arms when we're sat down, and then back up again. Have a go, have a practice. Keep working hard, well done. Oh, hi guys. Welcome to our challenge of the day. Okay, boys and girls, our challenge of today is looking at balance. Now, the balance we're going to be using is balance on one leg, okay? Now, the only equipment you're going to need for this is a pair of socks and a timer. Now, we're not going to be putting our socks on our head this time. Our socks are going to go somewhere completely different. Our socks are going to go onto our knee. Now, for this, a couple of tips before we do the challenge is pick a spot, and you're going to look straight in a straight line at a spot, somewhere on a wall. Could be anywhere, like we've just looked at in the PE lesson video. Putting our socks on our knee. We're going to pick a spot, and we're going to hold our arms out nice and wide to help with our balance, okay? Now, once your leg is in the air, someone very kind at home, hopefully will be able to start a timer. Okay, once the timer started, it's going to go up and up and up, and you're going to see what the longest time is that you can hold balance without either your foot touching the floor or the socks dropping off of your foot, okay? That is our challenge for today. Once you've tried it with one leg, you're going to change legs. You're going to do exactly the same with the other leg. You might have one stronger leg, you might have one weaker leg, or they might be exactly the same. So, let's have a go on this leg now. Making sure we're looking straight forward, seeing how long we can balance for. Okay, ready? Let's go. Remember, boys and girls, if you've got any challenge videos, if you've got any photos, if you've got anything like that you want to show me, stick it, or get your parents or carers to upload onto Facebook using the hashtag #KeepElmActive. Okay, I hope to see lots and lots of photos and videos from you. Well done for staying so active. Well done for doing a brilliant job. Let's keep Elm active.